And we're live. Hello, everyone. This is the Ninja DC with another 8-bit reaction, and I actually said it right this time. This time for Applejack's Day Off. Joining me today is Alex.
Hello, everybody. I'm Erna Bronies. Welcome back to Let's Watch Season 6.
Yeah, Alex is suddenly transformed into the gingerbread man from Shrek.
Hooray!
I could hear you prepping your voice beforehand.
Yeah.
I was like,
I have my mic
Alright.
muted, though, so.
no, like I thought it was you who was drinking water. I thought I heard someone.
Oh.
Or like
I
drinking
think that
water
was
for like a.
Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
No.
Hello,
Anyway.
it's John Willow. Nice to see everybody again. I'm sorry about last week. I kind of fell asleep during that episode. My bad.
What an episode to fall asleep to, by the way.
And it's your fellow gator, Unova Brony. Oh, wait, I'm a pony still. You always get confused when it comes to the multiple identities and such. I mean, how do you guys on the internet do it? I mean, really, one day you're a human and another day you're a walking, scaly reptile just on the loose, looking for a swimming buddy.
Well, we learned to live with it.
I just always self-insert, so.
You see, I have this little button on the side of my head, and I don't know where to go with that.
Alrighty then.
All right. But is everyone ready to hopefully get it rolling and
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see if it
without
works.
glitches? All right.
Rolling.
All right.
Rolling.
Beginning in 3, 2, 1, play.
Pretty
Yeah.
horse symbol.
We're in the spa.
All right. Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we're.
Yeah.
Miss Rarity, how much longer are you planning to stay in here, darling?
She's
Wait a
Brooklyn
minute.
accent.
Wait a minute. She talked?
Ella?
Oh my God.
She's talked before.
I'm just waiting for
Oh.
Applejack. It's been so long.
It's just
since
been,
we've
I
had a
think, since
relaxing
season
day
1.
together.
Yeah.
I'm quite certain she'll be along any moment.
I think it was Slice of
Go to
Life
the
that she
spa
talked.
together? I thought it was her and Fluttershy that had an appointment at the spa every week.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's AJ.
Oh god, I've seen this on the internet.
My chores are taking up these days. At least now we'll finally get to spend some quality spa time together, right?
Okay, Phyllis, that's it. We're closing up for the day.
Wait, what?
Oh, shucks, Rarity. I guess I missed the whole
They're closing
day.
up for
Just
the
hard
day.
to hide under the table. They won't see us.
My little pony.
Oh, horrifying.
I cannot see it. It was so unfaithful. What did you do, Raiden? You totally scarred me.
Song is no comfort!
Oh, boy.
I need an adult.
And that's why you don't look into the. Oh gosh, I forgot the
Producer
name.
now it's fixed.
Cody.
Hi, Rarity. Morning, Twilight.
Story editor Josh Haber.
Heavens, that's a lot of empty pie plates. Yeah.
Oh God.
Heading to pick up some
Spiker,
fresh
your
pies.
service
I
flashbacks.
don't know why we keep running out of the castle.
Cause you keep eating them, you fat
What are you
bastard.
gonna
It's the Fox brothers
Although I'm
and Neil
quite sure
just
you're too busy
Neil
once again.
fighting.
What do you mean? Oh, nothing. It's just that Applejack and I haven't had one of our spa days in ages.
That was you
two
and
really should
Fluttershy.
set aside some time.
That's what I said.
I have been trying to move. But Applejack is
Spoilers,
so
I do
busy
bring it
these
up in my
days,
own
next
personal
time
review.
Wow, I didn't realize Applejack had so much to do.
You
So did
didn't
the-
realize she
was the
had
intro
so much to
intro
do.
again?
Oh my God, no! Stop giving me the flashbacks. Why is it the Apple family's kitchen the site of some of the worst episodes of the series?
Sure thing, Spike.
I don't know.
Huh. Now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, some ponies will watch over me too.
Land's sakes. Is it time for our spa day already?
I think you need some scheduling.
Go on ahead and I'll meet you there.
Oh.
Oh, Niles.
Please, Applejack, let's not kid ourselves.
How dare you ruin our
Well,
squash
it ain't 'cause I
day?
don't wanna, but the work on the farm has just been taking
Sorry.
up more and more of my time.
I hate
This
seeing
is just
you
like
two
an
not
episode of
spending time
Frasier.
together. Can't you get somebody else in your family to take over for a bit?
Wish I could.
They all
But
died
Granny,
like the
Big
rest
Mac,
of
and
them.
Apple Bloom have chores of their own, and today they're all busy taking the harvest to market.
I know we're not farmers, but I'm sure Spike and I could handle things for a little while.
Oh.
Is there one chore we could do?
Well, I suppose if you two got started on feeding the pigs, I could maybe leave for an hour.
But I ain't entering into Dragon Code again.
I can work with that. Perfect.
Oh boy.
You head off to the spa and Spike and I'll take care of things here. Covered.
Okay, this list pretty much covers everything you need to know to feed the pigs.
No, it's all the chores that you
Maybe I
need
should go over
that I'm having you do.
just to-
You're doing all the chores today.
If there's a list involved, I am 100% on top of it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry
Maintenance is
about things
Twilight's
here.
busy work.
Spike and I have totally got this. I mean, it's just feeding the pigs. How hard can it be?
Twilight,
Twilight.
Murphy's Law engaging.
Whoa.
Twilight, you should be enthusiastic about long lists. You give them to Spike all the time.
I know we've only got an hour, but I can't wait to have a steam.
A steam is just the start. I know exactly
Oh my
what
god,
we're doing.
Twilight and Spike were just paused there.
Okay, Spike, ready with that list?
Ready.
Let's do this.
Why would they
Step
keep
one,
pigs
Open the
anyway?
gate.
Is it for
I heard the
manure?
I heard the Dr. Wolf theory is that they
Step two.
are used
Close
to
the gate.
find truffles.
That's
Ah.
what it says.
What?
Step three, walk away.
Huh?
Really?
Don't question the list, Twilight.
That is your like that is the law.
Enjoy this time together. You simply must give yourself over to the idea that you are off duty and try to relax.
I know. You're right. I really am glad we're doing this. And as long as it's only an hour, I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Yes, Applejack. Appreciate sloth.
This way, relaxation awaits.
Oh, hey, Chili. Rainbow.
Dash.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I didn't think spa treatments were your thing.
After
exactly.
Ponyville Confidential now.
Totally not. At least, not the frou-frou kind.
Huh.
Yeah, I think I tweaked something at Wonderbolt's practice the other day. I just came in for a deep tissue sports massage.
From both biceps?
I am so sorry,
Hey,
but
a new
we
spa
are
pony.
running just a tad behind, and we're not quite ready to start your pampered muzzle massage and indulgent hoofy-cure just yet.
Oh, you've grown past the embarrassment stage for hoofacures.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't what I signed up for. But they are your usual. I'll just come back
Oh,
tomorrow.
Tabitha!
See you two later.
You'll,
Have fun.
you'll make
No.
so many voices.
So is every
Too
spa
bad
pony
Rainbow
Russian or
Dash
something?
just Hates those frou-frou spa.
I thought they were German.
She could have joined us for a nice steam.
You have spas right now.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow, now.
Although if they couldn't fit Dashi in, I wonder just how far behind things are running. Obviously, we're on a very tight schedule.
Wait. I thought it was schedule, not schedule.
Yeah, she's part French.
Oh, hello there, new pony with parasol cutie mark.
For the steam room.
Oh, no, that's exactly what we're waiting for. Oh, I hope you're not in a hurry.
No, that's a line to get to the line to the steam room.
No. Oh, it's one of those new ponies.
We'll simply have to start our short time at the spa with something
You know,
else.
this is the first episode where we've
Nothing
seen
doing.
men
I came
take
here to have a steam, and
take a
that's just
spa
what I'm
day, you
gonna
know?
get.
That's
Hmm.
interesting.
Most of our hour just to get through this line. Rarity!
Lotus.
Customer. And Applejack.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
No! Don't remind us of that episode.
together. So lovely to have you back. Well, I wish I could say the same. Yes, the wait time for the steam room is certainly...
First, we were talking about Russians, then we're talking about the yaks.
I'm sure we'd be
Yeah.
Her main looks like some
No,
kind of
without
wave
my
a surfer
steam.
would be on. I can imagine a little tiny surfboard on the back of her.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a problem.
Oh, I can see it.
Applejack, where are you going?
Why are y'all just standing here?
Just waiting for the steam to build up.
Without steam, a steam room's just a room, and I've got plenty of those at home. Because I live in a mansion.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Diamond Tiara's mother?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
It has been taking longer for the steam to reach that Ponyville Day Spa quality. We even had to add a warm towel service. So sorry for the delay, every pony. Please help yourselves.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a mill spa pony.
Mm-hmm.
So, if
Aside
you're not getting
from,
enough
bulk.
steam, that must mean there's not enough
Yeah.
hot water.
Oh, Applejack, honestly, can't we just start with the hot cure? We're going to run out of time.
Mystery of the missing water, hot water.
Well, this episode took a direction I never thought
Oh,
of.
hey, Mrs. Cake.
Oh God!
Hey.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow, this place is bigger than I thought.
Yeah. No, that's probably the basement, you know?
The laundry room, of course. And at this point, I'm considering soaking my hooves in one of the machines, so my time here isn't a total loss. The Ponyville Day Spa prides itself on sanitary conditions, and fresh linens are integral part.
Well, sure, but have you always run every single one of these here machines full bore, all day, every day?
The answer is no. But ponies sure do love that warm towel service.
Uh-huh.
Just checking out your ass. No need to.
You are all wanting towel?
Looks to me like you don't have any left.
Well, like I said, warm towels are a big hit.
Whoa.
I think I figured out the problem.
Wow.
You've got
Magical
small
mystery cure
ponies, and that means
flashbacks.
The steam takes just a little longer to build up. And while ponies wait, they get cold. Cold ponies start wrapping themselves in towels. And all
Oh.
those dirty towels have to be cleaned. Because Ponyville Day Spa prides itself on cleanliness.
Perpetual cycle.
What?
Basically, losing steam makes you use more towels. That means you do more laundry, which uses up the hot water you need to make more steam, so the problem just keeps getting worse.
This proves
I
that
had no idea.
if steam shuts down, then
Now that
everyone
we've
gets
solved the
upset.
steam mystery, we can finally get back to our significantly less than an hour of relaxation.
Huh. No one likes to mention about the passage of time, specifically with minutes.
I'm gonna need my tools.
Another song.
Huh.
Woo.
Ooh. Work bears, Applejack.
It's Tim Allen.
I sell steam and steam accessories.
Some highlights for William Anderson's work. Awesome.
William Anderson?
Yeah, the guy who does the background music for the show.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now that that leak's fixed, ponies won't get so cold they use up all those towels. And without all that laundry, there'll be plenty of hot water for all the steam any pony could want.
Thank you. This will
Steve.
save us $200 a month.
Applejack, have you ever considered a career in the spa industry? I'm sure I can find something for you.
Oh god, no. Oh god.
No, thanks. I'm just relieved I can
Flashbacks
finally
of
relax in the
Pyrovate's
sun.
comic
What do you
is
say, Rarity?
coming back to me. Oh god, no.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
spent so much time fixing the steam room, we don't have any time left to use it.
I don't know if anyone else has seen that comic, but
No, I've never seen it.
okay. That's good.
What comic?
It's a Pyrovate comic. It's
You obviously
it's
need an outside eye to
an
evaluate the
R34.
situation. It's lucky for you, Applejack is too stubborn to relax.
I'm sorry, Rarity. We'll just have to do this another day. Twilight and Spike should be done feeding the pigs by now.
Oh.
Twilight is a very capable pony.
Sorry.
Sure she
I'm
can
sorry.
figure out what to do next.
Look, I know Twilight's a princess and an alicorn, but she isn't a farmer. I've been doing farm work my whole life, and I'm not sure it's something you can just figure out.
Of course.
Well, it's just only one part of it.
Cut back so you can explain to Twilight what to do next, and then we'll come back here and pick up where we left off.
Well, I suppose I could try, assuming everything went well so far.
Oh, Applejack, honestly, how could it not?
Murphy!
Murphy.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
Easier to just fly? I told you, Spike. We're following Applejack's list to the letter, and Applejack doesn't fly.
Nice spy music.
I'm sorry, Rarity, but I think I'm gonna have to finish these chores myself.
Grumpy Rarity.
Yeah.
Twilight, darling, how in the world did you end up there? Spike and I were just trying to follow Applejack's list as closely as possible.
Maybe not the best plan.
I'm sorry, Applejack, but we never even got started feeding the pigs.
That's all right, Twilight. I know you did your best. I guess a list can't really capture all the ways I have of doing things.
At least you two got to spend
What is
some
that?
time at the spa together.
Ice cream, banana,
That must have been super relaxing.
seaweed mix?
Well, if watching Applejack fix plumbing counts as relaxing.
Seems
then
normal for pigs.
what about your hour of spa perfection? As it turns out, the Ponyville Day Spa had a few problems with their steam room, and some pony refused to relax until she had fixed them.
I'm sorry, but I just couldn't let those spa ponies go another minute putting up with problems they didn't even know they had. Somehow
Rarity.
this got used
Wow.
to a huge
Way
bundle
to
of ponies
understand,
standing around
Rarity.
waiting. But I took one good look at that spa jam, and I knew I had to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the simplest things can just derail a whole operation. You can't just stick to the same old way of doing things and
The
expect
pigs didn't
it to get better.
react.
Applejack, what are you doing?
Exercise. Get them exercising. Oh.
Oh, the fallacy. Oh, the false cause fallacy.
Let's have it. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Another musical interlude. We should put some lyrics over this.
Hmm. Applejack's hard work.
Gonna feed the chickens a lot of corn. Gonna make myself some money.
We're gonna make it efficient. We're gonna work as a team on this ranch.
Gonna drown those little suckers till they turn to carrots. Yeah.
We're gonna continue hydrating those foliages to these pipes.
I don't know what the heck is growing out this ground, but I hope it's edible.
Mm-hmm. Going through the gated fences here, trying to get protection done and concise here.
If we don't board this fence up, the timber wolves will eat my chickens. And then I'll have no eggs for the morning.
Interesting. Ooh, interesting new pony.
We could only get a good look at them.
Aww. A rainbow. Mm-hmm.
Who knew you were such a girl?
Yeah. Oh, those stray.
My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship would be.
And now I could see that everything was complete without Andrea Lippman being in the cast for this episode. Everything just seems so great. And those three are awesome. Oh, my little pony friends.
Isn't it obvious? Friendship is magic.
Mm-hmm. That was really quite a pleasant episode we had here.
Yeah.
Like, like, despite it referencing several episodes that were bad apples, hint, hint. It was really quite a pleasant slice of life episode that, while it didn't follow like conventional story formulas, it felt all right. With it following its own beat and rhythm, you know.
Yeah, I quite agree.
It felt like it took a while for like the actual story to kick in, like the actual problem. And then that's
well,
Applejack is doing extra stuff to fix a problem when it's
Yeah.
already fixed.
Well, I'm starting to think like they kind of made it like top heavy. Like for the first 14 minutes, we're focused on Applejack and Rarity, like handling with the task, with only one interlude of Twilight and Spike trying to deal with their task, which didn't really foreshadow the problem that well. Which if they could have done that better, it could have led to a much more stronger presentation of the problem for the episode. But it was like as soon as like Applejack was too stubborn to let an inefficient a steam problem get in the way of their the spa day for a lot of ponies. It was just only a matter of time before we were shown the other side of the problem, which Applejack didn't really realize, and which is like she then learns the lesson that she essentially taught to Rarity and Aloe there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, I have to sort of be the opinion now on this. I felt this is like a very probably the weakest episode since season 3. Like the best way I summarize it, because like it's like, do you say it's front loaded? Like I like to say like the second half, like it feels really forced with like I don't mind the idea of this, but the problems that like AJ was doing was beyond the realm of believability. It's like there's a factor like when it's common sense, like the things like, oh, let me just turn all the individual water things one by one instead of turning all the nozzles and turning it on all at once, like stuff, or the whole chicken dance in the face. It's just like
well, the false cause fallacy actually exists. I mean, there's always someone that's going to have that problem, and I think AJ's just one of those ponies that actually does have that problem.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of like a good, reliable flaw. I mean, considering like it's not really like a factory-minded farm, if you think about it. Like if it was a factory-minded farm, then that would be a lot more of a grievance. But since it's an old-fashioned country farm, it's kind of a lot more apparent and easier to see those flaws occur much more frequently.
Yeah. When you think back to Granny Smith and the way she, managed to figure out how to, make sap apple jam.
My God, yes, that horse. That ties it so much. Oh my
God, man, we are on a roll here analyzing this episode.
It's like it makes sense that Applejack would, adopt little quirky things like
that. Looks like an apple from Granny Smith's tree, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, also continuing on, this episode was rather unique in which the town's ponies were very integrated in a very natural way, actually. And I quite applaud the writers for doing it quite well. It didn't felt forced at all. It felt like a very interesting scene, like the lives of ponies that are trying to relax from their daily stresses, especially seeing what was her name? Was it
Aloe?
No. What was the name of DT's mother?
Oh, I don't think she got named.
Rich.
Spoiled Rich. It's Spoiled Rich.
Oh right, yeah, because Diamond Tower's father is Filthy Rich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
While I was watching this, I don't know. I kind of felt like I was watching pretty intelligent episodes, compared to some of them. I don't know why, but I maybe we'll have to watch it again. But yeah, I felt like it was just a little smarter in its execution than a few of them.
I might even go to say it's an offshoot of what we saw in like last week's episode, in which like last week's episode was very strong and focusing on like the main six's natural struggle with like trying to do this expedient job of opening Rarity for You, while also having some great side character introductions and like managing them in that context. But this episode was very much slower, very much more easily paced. It was a very clunky setup, but if this episode took the moral, if the episode took that moral, that that it could have been a better product. So that's kind of like the literacy irony there.
Yeah. I think the only flaw I think is like the believability of Rarity and Applejack having a spa day. I mean, does Rarity just have a spa day with everyone?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I mean, aside from Rainbow, I mean, like, we already had to establish for Fluttershy. We haven't really had any with, well, I mean, like, Twilight was a bit established, like, in season 1 a bit. But, let's see,
Yeah. It's just I just can't imagine, Applejack being that person who wants to take a spa day like once a week. Just I don't know. It didn't seem right to me.
Well, no one imagined Rainbow Dash to be the spa type either.
Well, I mean, considering what happened in season 2 at Drama that occurred with her then, I mean, it's great to see that she's moved on from it from 2 years from then, and just basically was like, oh, I no longer have any shame as long as my friends are not seeing me.
Yeah. I actually saw a little preview clip in this episode a couple of days ago. I thought it was going to go in a completely different direction. Like it was a clip of Applejack actually doing the chicken dance, and I thought maybe this would go in the direction that it was saying that all this stuff had made her go a bit nuts, and that's why it led to her taking a day off and maybe analyzing her life, and we'd maybe get to see a little bit of her backstory into her parents,
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I was so surprised that was the way this episode went,
Wow.
completely different.
So deep, John. Like, just from a chicken dance, you interpreted that.
Yeah, I know.
Hashtag deep.
Hashtag
I may not have big words, but I know depth. I'm like the Wachowski brothers, or Wachowski brother and sister, or is it two sisters?
Wachowski siblings.
Yes, Wachowski siblings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where did they say that? The rest of them were like, Apple Bloom and all that.
Oh well, they're currently in the market for like to rake in the harvest to sell.
Yeah,
I meant to tell you, Cadet just came in. She already seen the episode, so she's jumping straight into the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Cadet.
Well, hello, Cadet.
Hi, Cadet.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello, Cadet.
Hi.
Hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. I was like, what's going on? Okay, I am late.
Sorry.
It started without me.
You actually finished without you either.
I mean, you're still here for the final thoughts.
Yeah. I watched the episode because I wasn't sure if I was going to make it today.
Okay.
So I watched it, like, before I went to work.
All right.
Gotcha.
Did everyone else already give their thoughts?
Well,
we're about 10 minutes, I would say, into that. So, to give a quick summary, Alex, and John thought the episode was a good slice of life episode. I consider it a weak episode. So where do you fall, like, in the middle of all that?
Probably in the middle, actually. I didn't think it was weak. I thought it was very characteristic of what we've seen of Applejack, personally. Just because we know that she's very dependable and Wait, this is the Applejack one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I was behind like a whole month of episodes because I haven't been in any of these. So I was like, I'm just gonna binge watch them. So I watched them all.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you got a sneak peek of the Flutter Brother episode, send us those links.
I'm like, wait.
I think this is the first episode where I didn't really like Rarity. I don't know.
Rarity was kind of a bit suck up and like, I want my friend to relax, and I'm getting so grouchy about it.
Was it the face?
The
Well,
melted
I think it's
marshmallow base.
because she really didn't have much agency in the story this time about. Like she actually was in character and having her lines, but she was just more of like the like pony
It was a
pushing
very,
the
very
forward.
small instigation to why they were at the spa in the first place. And
Yeah.
that was basically all she was there for that.
I
Also,
guess-
like that actually
I guess I
brings
just
up
felt like-
something.
yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that actually reminds me.
So long, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm like totally giddy over here.
But you just reminded me of something bringing up the spa is like a comment that Unova made earlier, which was actually brought up in my review. It's going to be released somewhat soon. Is like, yeah, this is one of the like contrivances. This sort of like confusing things. It's like they established that AJ and Rarity had these spa days together. That was not AJ and Rarity's thing. That was Fluttershy and Rarity's thing. So it just feels so like have you seen season 1, guys?
I guess it's supposed to be like the implication that after the sleepover episode, they were able to find some sort of a common ground in that thing. I think that's what they were trying to go for, but like it's never come up before then.
The sleepover episode. We're really going deep into season 1, eh?
It was like the 6th episode.
8th
ever.
episode.
Yeah, I was like, I was pretty sure it's the 8th episode.
Oh, right, yeah, it was 8th because
9th is bridal gossip. And then the 10th is Swarm of the Century.
Yeah.
Unova, is there a police car that keeps going by your place?
Sorry, it's New York City.
Oh, I see. Because I keep hearing a siren.
Yeah.
It's okay, John. He's still with us. He'll be okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been so long, you guys.
I'm doing great.
I guess, yeah, I just felt like Rarity was a bit uncharacteristically mean in this episode, but I can see why.
She did seem grouchy. She definitely seemed a little too grouchy.
I mean, considering what happened to her at the very beginning of the episode, she might have some resentment.
Like I said in the beginning, it kind of reminds me of this one episode of Frasier when he kept dodging a spa day / squash day with his brother Niles over some woman, I think. I don't really remember the details. Yeah. But reminds me a lot of that. I wasn't going anywhere with that.
Okay. We're all just like,
Yeah. And Tabitha doing 3 different voices in that episode, it's a little distracting at times.
I thought it was great. I was like, okay, yeah, she definitely got paid for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the only person that didn't get paid was Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I love how Jason Simpson is credited as Line Pony. It's as if he just had one line and he was in a literal line. Yeah.
Wordplay.
Yes.
It can be beautiful. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry to think, Ninja, if it's all right, do you think Final Thoughts could initiate?
Alrighty. That's just.
Yeah, it's like for me to start off, this episode doesn't really have much to talk about except for the reactions that I made for the episode and certain memories were peeking up in my mind, but overall it was a mundane trip down Applejack's work ethic in conjunction with Rarity's desire to relax a lot of the time, very beautifully. I mean, if there's one thing this episode's going to be remembered for, it's definitely going to be for the first few minutes of it.
Oh, yeah.
That image is going to scar me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that reaction's probably going to get its own mini video.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not even gracefully aged Rarity. It's did
you notice the horn was all sagged too? I was like, what's going on?
Rarity is an amalgamate.
It was horrifying looking. that was the thing that I noticed immediately. It was like her horn is supposed to be solid. What did they do?
Oh
What is
God.
going on?
It's it's like the water
Not
that's super
glass.
effective against unicorns' keratin in their horns. Is that what it is?
I
Yeah,
have no idea.
maybe.
Rarity is secretly an amalgamate.
Yeah, you know,
Melting.
someone made a brilliant little comment on it on Facebook. Like, it seems like Rarity is not really made of marshmallow anymore, but actual white ice cream.
Oh no.
I got
No,
you.
she was sitting in a microwave, and then she cooled off and is
Oh
now melting.
gosh. Ew. No. I would
Eh.
not explode marshmallows in the microwave.
Oh my God, no! Why would you waste such precious beauties in the world?
Well, you could do that to Peeps, so.
Nobody likes Peeps.
Uh,
I don't like Peeps.
I like Peeps.
Yes, I've heard of Peeps, but I'm Scottish, so I'll never see
I'll
them.
send you Peeps,
Oh.
John. I will send you some Peeps, okay?
All right. I might
Mm.
find them in the Nair Candy. There's a bunch of those on the market.
Hey John, do you think you may need some of us Peeps over there?
Yeah, I could definitely.
He
do with
needs
more
some pretty
Peeps.
close Peeps. Are you gonna bring your Peeps to the next convention?
Mm.
I'm sorry, I'm taking this too far. It's been so long. I'm sorry.
You call my peepers.
Oh no.
Mm.
Wait. No, they sell Peeps year round, right?
Generally, I think they do, but like it's hard. They make them all year round, but it's hard to find them often, sort of thing.
Oh no. Should I send conventional Peeps or bunny Peeps?
Tough choice.
Indeed.
Better go with the unconventional choice.
Okay.
Anyway, everyone else's final thoughts?
I was just about to start. I was like, oh yeah. I thought it was a pretty average episode, just all around. Again, emphasizing Applejack's work ethic that we've seen multiple times in other episodes. It wasn't my favorite, but I don't think it was that bad. I don't think it was poorly written at all. It did what it was meant to do. I just didn't see any overarching, again, me with my overarching thing about seasons. I want to see
I mentioned
how
that
it
earlier
ties
as well.
in.
Yeah, none of them seem to tie into
Exactly,
anything
and
right
that's
now.
my problem. I'm like, I want them to all tie in, because we've seen that with a couple other seasons prior. This sort of feels like the amalgamation type of season as season one was, where it was more character establishing and character building, and I'm like, we already know how they are. I don't know. That's just me, though. That's
No,
how
I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah, that's how I was feeling about it. I was like, well, it feels more like a season one kind of thing than it does a season, because we, again, don't have an overarching theme that has shown itself.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, that's my thoughts. Who is next?
Well, I guess my final thoughts are really that, you know, like Cadet, it was a solid episode, kind of intelligent at times, but didn't really go very deep into any kind of character building. It just kind of showed us what we've already seen. It kind of reminded me of this one comic when Applejack was like the mayor's assistant for the day. But yeah, it seemed to translate quite well, and I liked it. It was I can't really fault it, but can't really say that it's expanded. Yeah, it's really expanded anything. Yeah, and that's my final thoughts.
My thoughts are like it was an okay episode. It was okay for like slice of life. Honestly, it kind of felt like it was very split off. Like it was two halves. Like one half was the actual spa half, and the other was AJ at the farm. It was that sort of distance between each half that kind of caught me off guard. It's like that's why it kind of felt for me that the moral took some time to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like not the moral, but the actual plot. And that's why it's not that great, but it's okay.
But
sorry, go ahead.
go on, John.
No, I was just gonna talk about Applejack's family. It seems like they just miraculously disappear out of situations, like in the like in the season 3 finale when Pinkie Pie takes over the farm and suddenly the rest of the Applejack,
I
the
was
Apple
wondering
family
when you were
just
going to bring that
yeah.
up again.
Yeah, the rest of the Apple family are nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
But going off like that, I feel like because I was trying to figure out like one thing is like oh you're mentioning the split off into two parts. I feel like the Fox brothers are still trying to figure out pacing for the show because it feels like the first half is paced like a normal episode, and then like it feels like the second half they were really just trying to buy time or integrate like a new plot. And the thing is, if you all remember, the previous episode, if I recall correctly, was the Rainbow when she joins the Wonderbolts.
No, that wasn't the Fox brothers. It was actually the third episode, The Gift of the Mod Pie.
That was them, or
no.
It was the Fox brothers.
Okay, that explains a lot.
That's one.
There's my one point, but
that's my reaction to it.
That's one.
But besides my point, which I know is no longer valid, and there's that one. I just feel like they had part of a good episode, but like they sort of had to make some. It gives me a lot of feelings of like Spike at Your Service, where like there was an original plot for the episode, it was changed. I feel like something in the latter half was changed, so they had to come up with something else to like fill it up very quickly. That makes sense. Like there was something different originally about the original like final bit with AJ and all of our paranoia, but like they had to change up the script a little bit at the end or something like that.
Syndication.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I guess see y'all next week for hopefully season's best episode and not the season's worst episode.
Yay, hopefully.
Yeah. We got big anticipation for this
said
one.
it was his favorite, so. Said that on the
What?
Big Jim on the Twitter said that next week's episode, or this coming Saturday, the Fluttershy episode is his favorite episode.
Oh my god.
I know. So I was like, okay.
It's actually leaving me off on a high note.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Can we possibly get a fat pony? Like
hopefully
not like
we
the
agree.
fat pony, but an actual overweight pony.
May it be the second coming of Mod Pie, as it were. May it be a successful sibling for another character to play off as.
All right. Well, I guess see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.